And now this is the next part. As I've told you, in the next video I'll be explaining you the type of nervous system and the type of nerves. Now moving up to the class. Now first, before knowing the type of nervous system, first we should know what is a nerve and what are the type of nerves. Now first, what are nerves? Nerve is a bundle of nerve fiber, that is axon, to separate neuron enclosed in a tubular sheet. Okay. Now nerve are thread-like white structure which emerges from the brain and spinal cord and branches out to almost all part of the body. A nerve may be compared to an underground electric cable containing numerous conducting wire, right? So as you have seen, underground cable which conduct electricity. Similarly, the nerves are in the form of a bundle, like it is as they are numerous wires which are underground that conduct electricity. Similarly, numerous nerves together are in a tubular sheet. The myelin sheet of the axon act like an insulation and prevent the mixing of impulses in the next axon. Okay. Now basically nerves are of three types: sensory, motor and mixed. The first one, sensory, it contains only sensory fiber, bringing impulse from the receptor to the brain or spinal cord. For example, optic nerve arising from eye and ending to the brain. Next is motor nerve. It contains only motor fibers, carrying impulse from brain or spinal cord to the effector, that is your muscles and glands, to bring them to action, right? It tells them what to do. Uh, Follow the instruction. And next one is the mixed nerve. Now what does mixed nerve do? Mixed nerve carry both type of messages. Okay, that means it carries they are those that carry both sensory and motor fibers. Example are spinal nerves. Okay, now the next one is the major division for the nervous system is basically two, that is the CNS and the PNS, the central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. Now I will be telling you the parts of central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system today. Now the central nervous system. The central nervous system is the body master or the control unit, right? So where the brain is like the part of central nervous system. So you know that brain controls all the activity of our body. So the basic parts of central nervous system are the spinal cord, the brain stem and the brain. What's the spinal cord? A column of nerve between the brain and the peripheral nervous system is the spinal cord. Brain stem, what does it do? It connects the brain to the spinal cord. And the third is brain. Brain divides into three major parts: the hindbrain, that is the lower part, the midbrain and the forebrain. Okay, and I'll be teaching you these the parts of brain deeply in my next video. So please wait for that. Then next is peripheral nervous system, the body that links to the outside world. It is basically of two types: autonomic nervous system and somatic nervous system. Now what does autonomic nervous system do? It regulates involuntary bodily process including heart rate, respiration, digestion, pupil contraction and operation automatically without conscious direction. Means like involuntary means something that is happening within your body but you don't need to tell. You don't need to tell your food to go and get digested, right? You don't need your lungs to tell you to keep on pumping. So it is an autonomic activity. It is happening on its own, right? And the second is somatic nerve system. It carries information from sensory organ to CNS and relay motor commands to muscles control voluntary actions, right? Voluntary movement, like voluntary movement that if I'm thirsty, I want a glass of water, I'll tell I want to pick up the glass of water, I'll use my hand. So this I am doing, it is under my control, right? These are voluntary, which is under your control, and involuntary voluntary are not under your control. It is happening and it will keep on happening until you are alive, right? But you don't have to tell your brain to think, you don't have to tell your heart to beat. Okay, that is the difference between voluntary and involuntary actions. Now the autonomic nervous system is of two types, sympathetic nervous system and parasympathetic. What does sympathetic do? It prepares the body for action and stress. This is called fight or flight back. And parasympathetic nervous system, what does it do? The parasympathetic, it calms the body and help the body to conserve energy. So is it clear? So this is all about the type of nervous system and the type of nerves. Now in the next video, I'll be teaching you about the brain and the various parts of the brain, which is the part of your CNS or the central nervous system. Thank you. And do like, share and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you so much.